that these EV vehicles would depend on solar for charging. I commissioned the first one at the Energy Commission, and as part of government efforts, we are importing the first EV vehicles for government agencies. So very soon you will see ministers driving EV vehicles. We'll roll it out to other departments, and heads of agencies, some of who are here, will be driving EV vehicles powered by solar power. We will, in collaboration with the private sector, extend it to commercial drivers and other users so that EV vehicles would become a norm as far as the nation is concerned. This year, the ministry is developing a 5-year strategic document for the implementation of renewable energy and our green transition agenda. This will serve as a blueprint to guide us so that Ghana can make strides when it comes to renewable energy. To ensure that we increase the revenues and also bring about efficiency, Cabinet has approved the private sector participation in ECG's distribution network. And let me put on record, we are not selling ECG. What we are seeking to do is to involve the private sector, particularly in the billing and collection sector. And I encourage Ghanaians to take a keen interest in this. We have good Ghanaian entrepreneurs, good Ghanaian businessmen. This is an opportunity for you. Get involved and help us to bring about improvement in the sector. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of further measures, we've gone to Parliament to seek approval to restrain government from procuring IPPs in a direct negotiation. So now if we want power from IPPs, we have to advertise. We have to open a competitive bidding process so that we get the best value for money. We've also established a committee in collaboration with the Minister of Finance, chaired by Mr. Ben Bwanche, who you all know, very learned, very astute, a man with integrity, to renegotiate even the existing PPAs that we have with the IPPs so that we can make further savings. You would have also...
Honorable John Abdullahi Jinapo is the Minister for Energy and Green Transitions, as well as the Member of Parliament for the Yape Kusogu constituency, where he provided updates about the progress made 6 months into government's stay in office with regards to fixing the energy sector challenges. There you heard him speak about the reinstallation or the procurement of some street lights to aid in the 24-hour economy. Spoke about the electric vehicles that the government has launched, the first fleet. A later set would be brought for ministers and then by extension commercial drivers and then other heads of institutions. He also spoke about the fact that government is not going to buy ECG, or it's not selling ECG. Well, we have brought you that update, but for more updates, join us online. Welcome back to the Morning News on the AM Club. Now, as part of government's efforts to ensure equitable distribution of the national cake, President John Dramani Mahama has pledged to ensure the completion of all stalled projects within the Ashanti region. Speaking during his thank you tour of the region yesterday, he promised to complete these projects by the end of 2025.
The people of Ashanti region and Ghana deserve better. And that is why I've directed that no viable project will be abandoned under this administration. We are a government of continuity and results. Projects we will continue and complete in this region include the KJTM Market Phase 2 project. We are going to accelerate work on it. And by the grace of God, next year we'll be able to go with Odoo 432 the second and open that market. Under the big push, we are going to continue the Swami interchange by the grace of God, by next year, we will finish the Croft Room and Mampontin markets. We will complete the Afari Military Hospital and the Siwa Regional Hospital. We'll also complete the Konfanoche Teaching Hospital Maternity and Children's Block. And we will continue and complete.
Well, thus President John Dramani Mahama outlining a couple of stalled projects within the Ashanti region during his thank you tour, where he says that hopefully by the end of the year 2026, not 2025, 2026, he would complete this project and then together with the Tumfo Setu II, commission these projects for use by the public. Now, away from that, the government has approved 3 out of 4 demands made by the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Now, speaking to the media at a press briefing yesterday, the president of the association, Perpetua Ampofo, announced that book and research allowances, uniform and fuel allowances will be included in the year's mid-year review. Now, she also announced the cancellation of a second strike action by the association,
which was intended to appreciate the market premium of nurses and midwives upwards. The employer was emphatic that there were serious distortions which has affected the market premium of nurses and midwives, and that they will take urgent steps to rectify same. Full allowance will be paid to those who are entitled to it at government-approved rates and not at the rate of 10.99 or the ex-pump rate as contained in our collective agreement. All other items as contained in the Appendix B of the collective agreement are to be costed and included in the 2026 national budget. Agreed as follows, that 1, the employer would write to its agencies to implement the continuous professional development allowance, including the pain and iron renewal, the 13th month allowance, the medical subsidy, and other related Category 2 and 3 allowances as contained in the collective agreement. The National Council of the Association, at this point in time, has taken a decision to halt all intended industrial actions pending the full implementation of the entirety of the collective agreements.
Well, that was Perpetua Ampofo, the president of the Ghana Registered and Midwives Association, where she outlined that 3 out of 4 demands made by the association has been, well, accepted by the government, and the mid-year budget review would be included, and then a possible rollout will follow. But she also announced the fact that, well, a second strike action, well, you know that sometime early this year, the Ghana Registered and Nurses Midwives Association went on a strike, setting a tall list of demands, about 9 demands they were asking the government to meet. Now, the government has met 3 out of 4, I'm sure it's in installments, but a possible second strike action was announced by the association some months ago, until the latest, that's the government approving 3 out of 4, well, it has annulled or cancelled the second strike action pending conversations. But we'll keep our tabs on this particular conversation as well and bring you updates. But that's all for the morning news on the AM Club. My name is Augustine Adam Kobuti saying, for more news and updates, you know what to do. Log on to mx24online.com or follow us on our social media pages, MX24GH and MX24 News. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Well, Augustine, thank you so much for coming in with the very best of end of stories right here on the show. Quick turn. We're back for sports. We'll be right back.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
right, so welcome back to the show. This is the AM Club Radio on MX24. Time for us to get into some sports updates. Betway's Scratch and Win is back with a bang. A whooping 9 million Ghana cedis prizes ranging from cash, free spins, free flights, and more are up for grabs from the 1st to the 31st of July. We've done already 17 days, so Charlie, you know what to do. Yeah, but how do you take a part? Let me just break it down for you. Simply log on to Betway, bet on sports or casino, and you will get your daily scratch card. From there, it's just scratch, match, and win. With every day being another chance to strike it lucky. Only at betway.com.gh today. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Betway, get way more. Now to our first story. The Black Satellites secured a spot in the semi-finals of the 2025 WAFU Zone B Under-20 Boys Cup after a 1-0 victory over Benin in their final Group A match, despite being reduced to 10 men after forward Kelvin Nkrumah was sent off. The Black Satellites showed determination and grit. The breakthrough came 7 minutes into the second half when Bless Ege scored a brilliant goal after connecting with a clever pass from team captain Aziz Misbah. Ghana's victory leaves them second in Group A, level on points with Nigeria, but behind the Flying Eagles on goal difference. Okay, so away from that, the female national team of Brazil defeated their Bolivian counterparts 6-0 in a Group B match at the CONMEBOL Copa America Femenina 2025. Brazil's Arthur... Tadej Pogačar crashed late in stage 11 of the Tour de France but was allowed to rejoin the main group. Jonas Abrahamsen won the stage, beating Maruo Smicht in a sprint. Mathieu van der Poel chased them in the final 5 kilometers in Toulouse, while Pogačar, the race leader... that? Their cars moving, their bicycles moving. Come on. Away from that, into the NBA Finals MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Olympic champion gymnast Simone Biles won as best male at the ESPYs. Gilgeous-Alexander led the Oklahoma City Thunder to the NBA championship last month while piling up hardware as league MVP and scoring champion.
SGA!
So much. First off, I'd like to thank the ESPYs for an amazing award show, an opportunity to win an award like this, obviously. Then I want to say congrats to all the nominees on amazing seasons. Then I want to say, let me run it back. Then I want to say thank you to all the previous nominees and award winners. To be a part of a list like this is special and a blessing and an honor. A dream come true, and for dreams to come true, it takes a village, and my village has nothing been short. Wow, I am messing up here. Okay. 2, achieve your dreams. It takes a village, and my village has been nothing short of special since the start of my journey, starting with my wife, my mom, my dad, my brother, Simon, Ike, Nate, Nam, Vince, Sunday, Maurice, Devo, Mark. The list goes on, and those names probably don't mean much to a lot of people in the world, but to me, they mean everything, and I love those guys, love them to death. Then I want to thank the Thunder organization for allowing me to be me, be a basketball player and make my dreams come true. Then I want to thank my teammates, best basketball team in the world, and they earned that, they deserve that. I love you guys too. Not as much as the other guys, but I love you guys too. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
I do love his speech, though. I mean, did you know he was going to win? Now, sometimes people go like, yeah, well, I didn't know I was going to win, so I'm going to keep it short. I don't know. I think he's a man of few words, so. Well, that wraps it up for our sports updates right here on the show. Betway's Scratch and Win is back with a bang. A whooping 9 million Ghana cedis prizes ranging from cash, free spins, free flights, and more are up for grabs. It already started on the 1st, and it's ending on the 31st of July, 2025. Hey, this is how you take a part. Simply log on to Betway, bet on sports or casino, and you will get your daily scratch card. From there, it's just scratch, match, and win, with every day being another chance to strike it lucky. Only at betway.com.gh today. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Betway, get way more. Visit the MX24 app to catch up on all the fun and excitement of this particular show. That's the AM Club Show, featuring engaging conversations, thrilling live segments, and exclusive content you cannot afford to miss. You can also catch up on all the fun, the breaking news stories, sports, and business insights on mx24online.com. Now, let's break it down with some entertainment updates right here on the show. We'll be right back.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Good morning, everybody. You're welcome to Entertainment News segments right here on the AM Club Coffee Daily. My name is Daphne Flashley, and it's good to see your faces this morning. And I promise you nothing but the very best this morning on Thursday. So you know it's Thursday, right? And you know how we do it every single time on Thursday. I bring you throwbacks sometimes, and today happens to be one of the days. And I know you're going to enjoy it. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Good morning.
Is it a gloomy morning for you?
Gloomy morning.
Yeah.
Gloomy morning.
Gloomy.
It's words.
Like it's dilly dying for
yeah,
you. Like
yeah.
I said, yeah, who said then who so be sad? I said, yeah, okay.
What about you?
Lady in red.
Yeah, and red.
Is this for your mom?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's that nice for it to be for my mom.
It could be.
Oh, it's not for my mom.
It could be.
It's mine. It's mine.
Because all the dresses that are from your mom are kind of So that's why I asked.
I decided to do this today. So every time that I'll be showing ties, they are tired of my ties.
Who's tired?
Everybody.
Anyways, what do we have?
Well, you're lucky today.
I'm lucky.
You're very lucky today.
Why?
Because I know you're a big Sarkodie fan.
Okay.
Yeah. And
he has a brand new one out?
No.
He would have a brand new one out.
Yes. But we're just centering today around Sarkodie. Now, congratulations to Sarkodie because he won Artist of the Month for MX Beats. And so, yes.
Huh?
Artist of the Month in June. Finally! Black Sherry won.
Was Molly part of it?
Molly was part of it.
I voted for Molly.
You voted for Molly?
Hey.
Yeah. So next, but she's still part of this month's home, so.
Okay, so why do you think, you personally, why do you think Sarkodie won?
Me personally? Because
what?
he's the original. Yeah.
Okay.
But through, with MX Beats, you have to be working. Something must be out. You have to be working. Your sound must be popping, before your... So if he won, that means he must have done something in the month of June. And also, it is strictly fan votes. And so if the fans want Sarkodie, who are we? Just like when they wanted Black Sherif twice, we didn't say anything. We did it like that. Definitely. So
where, please, Molly fans, where are you?
You guys, Molly is part of this month's own.
No,
so
I feel,
you have to.
I feel I'm not cursing here, but I just feel like when you watch the terrain of music, there are just some artists that would literally just come with one song, and the way the song has blown out of proportion, like
the next one
like will be anticipating much more. So if it doesn't take that wave, you would realize it would definitely take a dip.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm not cursing here, but these are the metrics when it comes to music.
So I'm happy she's doing something where even though we are still enjoying Shake It to the Max, because now on top of the new remix that she's going to be doing with Steph London and the other person, she has a new remix which is Shake It to the Max, Done With Your Ex. So there's a lady that did If You're Done With Your Ex, move into the next. And the song is hers though, like Shake It to the Max. So she decided to put the lady on and make an official remix, which is Shake It to the Max, We're Done With Your Ex. And everyone is bopping to that too. So there are different shades of Shake It to the Max, and we're still bopping to that. But in between that, she gets to remind us that there's a new song that is coming, which is Back It Up Again.
Okay.
So for me, even though Back It Up Again is not here yet, I started knowing that there's a new song called Back It Up Again that should be dropping soon in May.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to Back It Up Again.
Okay.
So I like this strategy.
Okay.
I really like this. So it's not going to be new in our faces that we are like, which song is this? I already know how Back It Up Again is going to sound like. So when it comes, I'm ready and eager for it. So let's see if Molly takes it home this month, because
all right.
Yeah, because she's beginning to look like him. Promise that they'll nominate.
That's fine.
Well, let's move on. We are just centering, and this month actually was Sarkodie's, but you know Sarkodie is
he's a July born.
He's born in July.
July all the way.
You're not a July born.
I am a July born.
Ooh.
You see your life.
That's true.
No, you see your life. You see your life. There's one family in shame.
That's not true.
Hey,
you know, I've taken you as World Cup. You have taken me as Dining Hall Cup. I've taken you as World Cup.
What do you call him?
So 10th July was Sarkodie's birthday, his 40th birthday. And what in a way to celebrate him by us, taking a look at some of his throwback hits that really took
back
us
to back, huh?
Back to back.
Okay.
That really took us from our feet. And then, Sarkodie is a trend setter and he's also an era setter because one time I was Googling Azonto and then Meta was telling, I was Googling Azonto, which was Wizkid's Azonto. AI was telling me, oops, I'm sorry you made a mistake. I'm sure you're looking for Azonto by Sarkodie.
That's right.
I look at you.
So they originated here. Sorry, I see. And Sarkodie originated.
Okay, but let's get into it. And so we're going to take our very first Sarkodie song. We're talking throwback.
What we're hearing is that, just because of time, we're going to be doing it back to back.
Back to back.
Yes,
okay.
back to back.
That's fine.
So yes, yeah.
We'll still enjoy it.
Yeah.
And so without much ado, let's take a look at some throwbacks of Sarkodie songs. Put your dancing.
Samba.
Oh my God, Jiggy, you enjoyed this more than everybody.
Yes, because everybody knows I'm numero uno Sarkodie fan. I've been a Sarkodie fan. Me, I don't even call him Sarkodie. Me, I call him Michael Owusu-Addo. When I see him, I'm like, sir, Mr. Michael Owusu-Addo. And when that happens, he laughs. He actually laughs because Charlie, yeah, and it was at his concert that I met my wife.
Yes, I know. You posted it on social media.
So, Sak, wherever you are, Charlie, you the owe we. He always has jollof. He always has jollof because Sak cooks good jollof.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he always has jollof.
Please, we'll come to your house.
So in your town, baby, please tell your boy that we are coming to his house.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hope you guys had an amazing time this morning. My name is Daphne Flashley, and we'll come your way same time tomorrow for our weekend special of the AM Club. I'm always excited about, and I know you're excited about too. Well, enjoy the rest of the show. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you very much for being a part of this, and thank you so much for giving me this throwback session. So yeah, I love it. Well, anyways, so that wraps it up for Coffee Daily. It's brought to you kind courtesy Carbell Coffee. I keep on reminding you that Carbell Coffee has a big promo out there. It's a new one. It's a brand new one. You want to win some SUVs. Oh, that's the cherry on the top. All you have to do is just buy your Carbell Coffee right now, and you empty the content. After you're done drinking the Carbell Coffee, there's a special code in there. All you have to do is just, if you see, Ghana for you, we know you like read. So the thing here, we see all the instructions even did the sachet top. Do you know? It's on a blue, spot on the sachet. So Monkin read it and be a part of it. Yeah, I want my people to be winning. All the gamers out there, you're winning some PS5s, cash, gifts, expense paid trip to Zanzibar. Hey, Charlie, if people no go do me self, I started to do my own self. I already did do my own. It's a Carbell Coffee for, All right, so we'll be right back for more right here on the show. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Business or work or being stressed. My business in the work on any, but me start and I'm kita 90 bets, but this year I'm kita 900 and over. Tell your business is now a catch and go for grow a boom. We were too up to papa, we were too up to one. Now the old sim nepede, you know, because I mean, me say up to one and come and do baby me. From my better Edu, if you are Bishia, me a poultry farmer. After secondary school, no, not many are brought people in 1 year Juma. In 1 year Juma for 2 years. But now, now brace you. And I'm decided the Mancasama business. Now, me too may a free time, mamma. And I'm sure I'm betting if you have a Juma potty and I may. Intimate you, baby, be and Damin Tom Force. If you and I got a laptop now, me your online business, be brave. To me, dream one, I'm a kaide, me abo frano. Na me and Aswani in Crenty. And now what will be brave. So I'm charana me and born baby brain, and my turn a meska. You say, be an amelac woho. Indeed, may and cocoa.
I have been supporting her in so many aspects in the business. When it comes to advice, when it comes to labor, feeding the birds, giving them medication, but we have 2 casual workers who help in cleaning of the structures and weeding around. They come and let me say twice in every week, then we pay them of us. They come around to work.
Business in the starting me facing challenges baby. Because now me a beginner. Me born with benya fowl pox, ubenya CRDA na one moja of Accra na nka wewu. Na me nim mo name word ntinezi vano so. Idu gumbe brain. It's no mama boka.
From Medina, Milton in Chefua, Milton or Auntie Alberta. Me started the Milton one on by in fee a bassani. Mr. Chefua, 10 years and Midibi Chucham, whom Mudisham from a school as the way you monitor the Orchestra and a Jumanal Cochi for Tono and Fason Hopa.
Alberta Yamunia, or share a Jumanasano, Semeniona, meaning baby amo. Mokoha, or Yenipabian in Samuko. Moko has the Biao Tumazamo.
When we come to the benefit of the business to us, the poultry business has helped us in establishing a pig farm, and then also helped us in our vegetable farms. You can see that is where I'm coming from currently. We are into vegetables and at the same time other crops.
Every day I scab me same. Every day I'm going to 24. I'm going to cook. So I'm a main scam. Me be born my sister and member of school. Family also born main scam to land. Me dey sidan. Do me way, but me go do. Sika aba me same thing. Family no respecting. Community respecting. Me am kofo practice respecting. We be over or pay akukwa any program. But so ni sika lo aba turn one now. Pedo free. Aba from o abeta. Me pay akukwa any program. Me ni sika into the me be na. Me your program me am the bro. In the next few years to come, no, we just do me day. We do one now in 900 and over, no, my track 2,000 and over. The make my supply eggs and cocoa across the nation.
Yamin Shred, Yamin Yankasi on to non come. Now I bring hina bia macano. No one bay a Juman, Yakasi.
She should continue to be a good wife. She should continue to work harder, and then any advice or support that she needs, I will also continue to provide for her, and then we should all continue to expand the business since we have a brighter future.
My name is Abetedu. I'm a poultry farmer. If I can do it, you can also do it. Ghana grows, Hope Day.
Ghana grows, Hope Day.
Charlie, you've sent me a box of empty Cowbell coffee sachets.
Babe, those are Cowbell coffee promo sachets.
Oh, for the Cowbell coffee with you every moment promo. I could win that new MacBook I've always wanted. Or win Netflix subscriptions.
Or that vacation you've been waiting for.
Just submit 10 of these sachets to reveal a unique code printed on the inside. Dial to input your unique code.
Or you can scan the QR code, which takes you to a microsite where you can input your 10 unique codes from the sachet.
Your phone number is your entry, which makes you stand a chance of winning so many prizes.
Wait, want to know my fave?
Brand new Suzuki Jimny SUV.
Check out the website for more info.
This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Rent back with the beer. Come on, come see you. Where this guy? My friend, see before.
Wait, tell us too much money promo. This is Kadeviara. Now what you be Alpha the Achadia Cassia Nagasa. 1.2 million Ghana cedis for Telecel cash stock credit and a bundle. Nejin a year Dinkunima Cassium. Dale staff after that hash and now call Telecel play up also. Now for who Jimubi. That shall say Dinkunimo Telecel too much money promo nim. It's a Shayaka crackdown. You may D NL in a show to your Caritas lottery platform also.
Amacho, Sister when is campaign? Sister if you're a baby, many scared do no. If you know, meto chiaka. Inti ene, wono ba no mpe baby amobeda. Oh no abeka. You did too much money. No matter.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is?
Oh, sure. Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a water cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
When the Black Stars stick to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Why Fatika on to be dribble? The coach must go. The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As we wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Have you acted? Mami Gobe Nubu. The Kokono. One Garino.
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lele rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lele rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Join Konak Technology at the Odoo Business Show, an exclusive evening of innovation, insight, and real solutions for real business growth. Date Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025. Time 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Location Marriott Hotel, Accra, Ghana. Come discover how Odoo ERP is helping businesses across industries automate operations, cut costs, and scale faster. Whether you run a startup or a large enterprise, this is your chance to see live Odoo demos, explore tailored ERP solutions, connect with industry experts, network with fellow business leaders. Register now to secure your seat at konaktechnology.odoo.com/events/business show 3. Register now. It is going to be an experience for your business growth. See you there.
All right, so welcome back from that quick break. It's still the AM Club right here on MX24. Today is a Thursday, so that should just let you know that we're talking health for today. Yes, every single Thursday on the AM Club, it's all about health. All right, most definitely. But before that, let me tell you much more about Telecel. Yes, I'm just looking forward to give you more information about Telecel, all right? So more data, same price. Exciting news coming in from Telecel. Telecel bundle allocations have been reviewed and now offer 10% more data at the same old price. In addition, your favorite 400 Ghana cedis data bundle allocation has increased from 190 gigabytes to 250 gigabytes and does not expire. This means you get to enjoy more data at no extra cost. Simply dial *700# or *530# to access a variety of unbeatable data deals on Telecel. Don't miss out on these enhanced offers. Stay connected with Telecel today. Telecel, connecting energies. Well, with Jibu Water, staying refreshed has never been easier. Jibu Water provides clean, healthy water you can trust as your go-to source for drinking and cooking. With options of our innovative 20-liter bottles that come with a tap and 18.9-liter bottles, your dispensers will have a breath of new life as our clean and hygienic Jibu Water flows through them for your consumption. Whether you need a cool drink to quench your thirst or fresh cooking water to make your meal taste its best, Jibu Water is the answer to your clean water needs. Order for your clean water now by calling us on 0209-845-817 or visit our website at www.jibuco.com/gh for more information about our brand. Jibu Water, a better life. Now, for our big conversation, we're discussing Liver Health 101. Liver Health 101, protecting your liver in a world of alcohol, fatty foods, and herbal mixes. And joining us for the conversation, we've got Dr. Tony Badu, Director, Prostate and Natural Healthcare Foundation. Also, he's a natural health advocate. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning, Ken.
Good to have you. Good to have you.
Yeah, and it's great. It's great. Thanks for having me here today.
Yeah. Oh, we're talking liver.
Yeah.
And I've had, I think, about 2 or 3 people who are close to me who've died out of a liver disease.
Liver condition.
And that has really made me, sit up in terms of, health and what may all be the cause. But How do we get to know that our liver is actually healthy? Is it through checks, or you are there and you can tell that your liver is healthy?
A functioning liver, right, should be able to one. It's supposed to be able to be producing biles.
Okay.
Okay. It's supposed to be regulating metabolism. Right. That's a healthy liver. And that is what liver does. The liver itself performs over 500 functions for our body. It's the biggest and the largest organ that we have inside our body. And it's located right here on the right quadrant, right beneath that rib cage, right here. That is where it's located. So for you to know that the liver is functioning right, these are the things that you have to know it's doing. It's regulating metabolism. It's producing bile for digestion purposes, you know, and it's doing what it's supposed to do without any symptoms of a liver condition.
Okay.
That's right.
What are some of the warning signs to know that there might be something wrong with my liver?
Oh, there are a lot of warning signs now. One, if you start seeing, let's say, fatigue, you do something small, then you are tired. You know, any little thing, even walking a little short distance, you get tired. That is one of the common signs of liver condition or liver damage.
Okay.
All right. Okay. If you have loss of appetite, it's one of the signs. All right. If you have yellowing of the eyes, you see that white eye we have, yellowing of that, and your skin, that is also another sign of liver damage. Or
when it comes to the skin, as in yellow?
Yes, you see the skin is turning color.
Okay.
It's turning to yellowish, but your eyes will go real yellow. All the white turn into yellow. The liver is not producing something they call bilirubin. And that is why now it's exposed in the system.
Okay.
So you see that yellow, that means your liver is failing. There's something wrong with the liver.
With the liver.
All right. So fatigue, nauseous, that you feel like you want to vomit or you vomiting, nausea or nauseous. It's also a sign. All right. Fatigue, nausea, loss of appetite, you feel pain in your abdominal part, all right? Even either lower or anywhere in the abdominal, especially on the right flank. That is also a sign that it's telling you that something is wrong with the liver, so you need to go and check. So these are the common signs. And if you get to advanced stage, you will see something they call edema. Your foot will start swelling.
Okay.
You know, swelling is something that also gives you a sign, either swelling in the feet or in the abdomen. Something they call ascites. That also is a sign that your liver is in trouble. So you need to pay attention to it.
Now, Doc, let's get into what causes all these. I mean, because maybe fatigue could be the fact that you are stressed. So maybe you walk for some time, or let's say you've not been walking for some time, always in a car, you come back, you know, that kind of thing. So maybe you realize that, you take a few steps and you're tired. That's fair enough. But what really are the causes of, liver failure or liver damage? And also, at what point, because all these that you've mentioned, does that mean that, your liver is totally damaged?
Oh, no. Okay. That's what it depends. Okay. The causes, right, of these liver conditions. Alcohol consumption, excessive alcohol consumption. It turns into something they call cirrhosis. It starts with inflammation. Then something's called fibrosis will set in. And then from fibrosis, it will head to cirrhosis. I think you heard about liver cirrhosis.
Yeah.
That's the end state of the liver. That means at that time, the liver is like a brick. It cannot filter
there's nothing we can do.
right? And it's a big filtering system. That's what the liver is. Like I said, it performs about over 500 functions. It's like a recycle plant because it filters the good stuff that is coming in. It takes it and distributes the good nutrients to the part of the body, the organs, and what is the waste, it passes it on to where it's supposed to go. All right? So, alcohol consumption, especially excessive alcohol consumption, can cause that. It can also be a family history. That's genetic.
Okay.
You might be born with it. You inherited it. So that you inherit it. So you can get a liver condition without even doing anything wrong. Because you were born with it or you have a family history. Yes.
Oh.
And that is part of it. But that's the reality part of it. All right. And then diet.
Okay.
Diet.
Now I'm very particular about the diet because I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol.
Exactly.
Yes. So I mean that'll be out of the way. But diet is something that we always look forward to. I mean, we always have to eat and all that. So when it comes to diet, what are we talking about?
Exactly. You see, obesity puts you into a risk factor of liver condition, especially fatty liver. Right? There's something called NAFLD, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. All right? A lot of people think, if you drink, that's the only time that your liver can damage. No. They call something NAFLD, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Over hundreds of millions of people all over the world is going through it as we speak. And it's fat accumulation in the liver portals, in the liver cells. It renders the liver function less. So it doesn't allow the liver to function right. And you know what the liver does. It does so many things. Very complex operation. Right? So if you consume a lot of sugar and carbohydrates, right? Those carbohydrates, once it gets in, it goes through the liver have to process it. It's a storage system too. It stores what is good that need to be there so that it can transport it or distribute it when it's necessary. And the excess, right, it have to go as waste. But if you're consuming too much sugar and too much carbohydrate, when it gets there and the liver processes it, the fat that it stores, if the consumption is more than what is the storage capacity, what happens is the liver doesn't function right. So most of the fat, the liver turns it into, it turns the sugar and the carbohydrate into fats. So those fats are what is deposited and stuck in that liver portals in the cells and becomes fatty liver. Rendering the liver not functioning, 100% like it's supposed to do. And if you keep doing this and doing this without reversing the fatty liver, then what's going to happen is it will start inflammation, and the inflammation is something they call fibrosis, the scarring of the liver tissue. The liver tissue will start scarring, and when it starts scarring, the end state is what is called cirrhosis of the liver. Cirrhosis can never be reversed, all right? But fibrosis can be stopped, and cirrhosis can be stopped. And fibrosis can be reversed.
Okay.
So whatever is scarred, it will be stuck right there. But one good thing is the liver have a tendency in regenerating itself.
I was about asking about that.
Very complex, mechanism, right? That even the lost tissue, right, it can regrow by itself.
Okay.
Which is very complex.
Okay.
Even in some instances, the liver can even generate a whole lobe in the liver. But that is very complex. Very, very complex.
And how long does it take to do so? Does it take years or?
That's what I'm saying. That one is very complex because that would depend on the individual's condition. Because the fatty liver too, we have different types. And different stages. So it depending on the stage. So, fatty liver is now becoming a global epidemic. Before it was prevalent in developing countries or already developed countries, but now even developing countries, because of change of environment, traveling and advancement of life itself. Now, even in developing countries, we are consuming a lot of processed food, right? These processed food is full of carbohydrates and sugar, you know, and a lot of greasy foods, fried food, cheese. All these, when it comes in, the liver turns that into fat.
Okay.
So that fat is what harms the liver. You know, if it's excessive, you know, that we need fat. But if you are consuming more of this carbohydrates and sugar, then the liver can't process all of them. Some will be stuck in. And that's what ends with fatty liver.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So the liver is a very complex organ, and it's very, very, very important in our life. Because without the liver, we don't have any life. Yeah, no liver, no life. That is why it's better to prevent, like I said, you know, you see our slogan, what I've been doing, National Prostate and Liver Health Awareness Campaign all over the country. I've been doing that. I've been here about 2 times, you know, on liver, on prostate. We do liver as well. That's the reason why we say detect, protect, and preserve. We are doing a national awareness campaign because a lot of people are not aware, especially even this fatty liver. You know, a lot of people are obese and they're still eating all this stuff that will put their health into risk, you know, of cirrhosis of the liver, you know. So this is very, very an important issue about awareness because a lot of people don't know about liver health. And that is why we are here talking about this now. So if you are obese, right, you need to do whatever you can. Do more exercise. Change your diet. Change your lifestyle. You know, we got liver-friendly food, good, vegetables and good fruits that are good, and more fiber that are good that can prevent the liver from all these diseases.
Okay.
Losing weight, especially obesity. Losing weight.
Now, Doc, not to cut you. I am slim. I'm not obese.
That's right.
You get it.
That's right.
But someone would say that, I mean, slim people, they feel like, oh, we are not obese and all that. So, I mean, we were good to go. We are healthy. We are that. But sometimes that's not the case.
Exactly.
So, in a case where somebody is not obese and the person is slim and still taking in fatty foods and all that, does that also affect that person?
Exactly. That will definitely, most definitely affect your liver. Because I have a lot of patients, slim patients, with fatty liver.
Wow.
And it's unbelievable, you know, but it's their diet. And then when you investigate further, you see that their diet is very poor, diet.
Okay.
They're not getting, you know, the healthy diet. They're eating a lot of greasy food, a lot of processed food, you know, and if you go on with that habit, eventually you are killing your liver slowly but sure.
Doc, which kind of fruits or what typical fruits or vegetables are we talking of to, you know, help, you know, with the liver?
When we're talking about cruciferous vegetables, when I say cruciferous vegetables, we're talking about cabbage, lettuce, spinach, cauliflower. All these vegetables have these super phytominerals that are very good for the liver. It protects the liver, and you know, it heals the liver. So these are good. Citrus, when it comes to fruits, citrus, very, very good for the liver. Watermelon, they are very good for the liver. You know, so you make these part of your diet.
Okay.
See, these are the stuff that I got here.
Okay.
You know, avocado.
Avocado.
All these stuff are very good for the liver. That if you make it part of your diet, you can maintain a healthy liver. Oh, for real. Yes. You will see a big difference in your health. If you stop eating carbohydrate and sugars, right, and instead replace it with this healthy food I'm talking about, for just 3 days, you will see a big difference. Even somebody that is obese, you will see a big difference in your overall health. You know, overall well-being.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, does lack of sleep and stress have any impact on the liver whatsoever?
Oh, yes. Stress have a lot of impact on the liver. Because when you stress more, especially chronic stress, stress. I mean, when I say chronic stress, somebody who is always, stressing out over every little thing. It's not good, because when you do that, it compromises your immune system. It gives you a weak immune system, and that is not good for the liver. So stress is not a good thing for the liver.
All right.
It's not good.
All right, Doc, you were talking about your project and what you embark on. Can you please enlighten us one more time about that?
Yes, we are doing prostate and natural and liver health awareness campaign.
Okay.
That is my foundation. That's Prostate and Natural Healthcare Foundation.
Okay.
Yeah, we are Spintex.
Okay.
Behind Absa Bank.
Okay.
We do awareness. We do outreach programs and do screening. We do free prostate scan for everybody. Either we go through outreach or you come to our facility. We also do hepatitis B screening for everybody, male and female. Either we go on outreach or you come to our premises. Because we believe that lack of awareness and lack of education is what is causing people to be ignorant of liver and prostate conditions. And these two conditions, liver conditions and prostate conditions, have become a global epidemic now. Liver, like I was telling you, hundreds of millions of people all over the world, worldwide, are going through fatty liver. And the saddest part is most of it doesn't even know. They don't know because they don't screen. So being proactive, all right? You want to maintain a healthy liver, right? You don't wait. Because, one, you might have a family history that you don't even know, all right? So the best thing is be
informed.
That's right. Be informed and start screening. Check your status. You need to know your liver health status. At least even from liver, from 25, 26, 28 going. You need to, because I have seen young, adults or young individuals with fatty liver and hepatitis B, hepatitis C. That they can even prevent it if they just do the checks, regular checks. Very important, especially if you have a family history. Regular checks is very important. When I say regular checks, you need to do your liver enzyme check, right? ALT/AST. You need to do imaging tests. That means ultrasound scan of the abdomen or the liver itself, or MRI scan or CT scan. They will all give you the image of the liver and see if there's something wrong with it. And then also liver function test, LFT. That will also bring out all the parameters, everything that, any flag that you see. If you say early detection is the key to survival in any condition, especially liver cirrhosis. If you don't see it early, like I said, we cannot reverse liver cirrhosis, but we can reverse fatty liver, and we can treat hepatitis B, we can treat hepatitis C. All these liver conditions that causes liver cirrhosis or liver cancer at the end, because that is how it starts. All these are the causes. Hepatitis B can end up with cirrhosis. Hepatitis A and C can end up with cirrhosis. Fatty liver, the same thing. With time, it starts with inflammation, and then by the time you realize fibrosis get involved, the liver starts scarring, and while it's scarring, at the end state, it's either liver cancer or liver cirrhosis. That means the liver cannot function no more.
It's damaged.
So that is why when you see that ascites, big stomach, it's fluid retention. Because the liver is not functioning. It's not performing that 500, functions that it does. It's not distributing any nutrient to anybody. It's not, getting out toxin from the body. It's not regulating your metabolism. So what happens is you just left as a vegetable. And what happens is you just is between you and your God.
Anyways, well, Doc, thank you so much for coming through and giving us insights as far as liver is concerned. So there you have it. Much more information for you out there. If you want to reach out to you, please quickly, your number.
Yeah, my number is 024 705 1810. 024 705 1810.
Thank you very much. All right, so that wraps it up for our health segment right here on the AM Club. Of course, every single Thursday, we make sure that we bring you some health tips right here. We did that of liver. Next week, it could be something else, all right? We'll be right back after this. There's more to come.
Every day is packed with its own surprises. You never know which thrill is around the corner.
Feel good. Feel good.
Or how it will play out. There's a sense of excitement.
Did our plane just stop? Another cash out.
That adds a little magic to my everyday.
Feels like a party tonight.
Hi, my name is Ruki. I'm a TV host and a self-styled chef. Cooking is my ultimate passion, and it's something I would say is my calling. Now, for those who cook a lot like me, there's one fact they always state. Ingredients decide how tasty your food is. And for me, the game-changing ingredients is water. Tap water at the moment is not the best option considering what's going on in the country. Also, such as water can taste weird and produce too much waste, so it's a no-no for me. My number one choice for cooking is Jibu water. Cooking with Jibu water enhances the flavor of your food. And it's not just that. Unlike other brands where you have to pour it from a heavy bottle, the 20-liter dispenser bottle comes with a tap that makes things so easy. So you see how simple it is with Jibu? Cooking with Jibu gives you big flavors and great taste without all the stress. Remember to cook with Jibu.
Jibu, transforming opportunity to thrive.
Welcome to Deluxe Experience Ghana, your trusted partner in creating unforgettable events. From breathtaking stage designs to dazzling lighting solutions, we bring your vision to life with precision and creativity. Our expert event planning and consultation services ensure every detail is taken care of so you can enjoy a stress-free experience. Capture every moment with our professional photography, videography, and live streaming services because every memory deserves to be cherished. Transform your event venues into a masterpiece with our exquisite interior lighting and permanent designs tailored to suit your style and theme. At Deluxe Experience Ghana, we don't just plan events, we create experiences. Let's make your next event extraordinary. Deluxe Experience Ghana. Think events, think Deluxe. Contact us today on 0267 83 7006 or 0545 038620 and 0545 037520. Deluxe Experience Ghana. Think events, think Deluxe.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is? Oh, sure.
Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a water cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
When the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Why Fatika on to be dribble? The coach must go. The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As we wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Mami Gobe nubi.
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lily rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lily rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Charlie, you've sent me a box of empty cowbell coffee sachets.
Babe, those are cowbell coffee promo sachets.
Oh, for the cowbell coffee with you every moment promo. I could win that new MacBook I've always wanted. Or win Netflix subscriptions.
Or that vacation you've been waiting for.
Just submit 10 of these sachets to reveal a unique code printed on the inside. Dial to input your unique code.
Or you can scan the QR code, which takes you to a microsite where you can input your 10 unique codes from the sachet.
Your phone number is your entry, which makes you stand a chance of winning so many prices.
Wait, want to know my fave?
Brand new Suzuki Jimny SUV.
Check out the website for more info.
This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
What you doing? Dance for me, dance for me. What you doing? It's getting hot in here. And we're cranking up the heat even more. Yes, it's your favorite Ghanaian twins with the red hair, Lali X Lola, and we are back with a Fire and Flow live concert happening on the 2nd of August at Alliance Francaise. We are serving a pepper soup experience like never before, and bringing the heat with us is Afro Harmony Band, courtesy of Links Entertainment. And yo, the squad is loaded. Hosting with the most vibes and energy will be Yao Beta and DJ Mercury. Even keeping the flames active and alive would be Kojo Manuel and DJ Lord. Look, we've got nothing but the best for you, so lend the lyrics to our songs, bring your dancing shoes, and come with your family and friends and connect with your fave influencers and artists. Doors open 7 p.m. sharp. To claim your limited complimentary tickets, dial *714*11*18# or visit www.lalixlola.com now. This isn't just a concert, it's our stage, our rules, our story with a lot of energy. Do not miss it.
Welcome to Building Bites, where Ghana's tech stories come to life. We're on a mission to tell relevant stories about Ghana's tech ecosystem. Stories that inform, inspire, and ignite growth and innovation. We speak to the builders behind Ghana's favorite startups.
There's a popular conception that AI is going to replace engineers.
I had never developed an application before because I was coming from data science, now learning software. I literally went like, oh, by the way, I can build this app for you guys in 3 months.
We are not just a podcast, we are a platform, a community, and a catalyst for growth.
The market is very saturated. Everyone is a fintech now.
Yeah.
Even a photocopy center in Pillar 2, they say they are fintech.
We've served close to 8 million customers since we launched. Almost all the products that you see on the MTN's mobile money menu are ours in terms of credit.
We are maturing, but we need to fix that. Then we can say we have a matured edtech ecosystem.
This is Building Bites. Plug in, level up, let's build.
Welcome back from that quick break. This is still the AM Club right here on MX24. Now, we're getting to the plug, but before we get into that, hey, food lovers, let me let you in on a little kitchen secret. You know one of the ingredients that can make your stews and soups taste great? Yep, it is Gino tomato mix. It's thick, it's red, it's rich, just the way you like it, all right? Gino tomato mix is your go-to for, that unique blend of tomato concentrate, fiber, and essential vitamins that makes every meal pop with flavor and color. And guess what? It's enriched with vitamin A, D3, fiber, and zinc, treating your family to tasty and delicious meals. With Gino tomato mix, you can never go wrong. It gives your meals that deep red appeal, rich texture, and mouth-watering goodness every single time. So go on, make your next meal unforgettable with a thick red, rich Gino tomato mix, because Gino truly cares. This advert is FDA approved. Now let's get into Odoo. And I'll call them the Powerpuff Girls inside the studios because they're 3 amazing, beautiful ladies. Good morning.
Good morning.
Why does this sound like a class? Good morning, sir. Like, it sounds like a class. Anyways, please kindly introduce yourselves.
All right. Okay, I'll start with me. I'm called Kezia Badu.
Kezia?
Yes, please.
Okay, born on which day?
Saturday.
Amma.
Yes.
My mom is Amma, so we'll take it.
Oh, so I'm your mom. That's right.
Adwa! Yeah, when I meet my fellow
you know, right?
Yeah, we go that way. Yeah, you know.
We will agree. The powerhouse.
So apart from Adwa, you are?
Mary Adwa Isiam, and I.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You also are married.
Yes. And okay. I'm the sales and customer relations executive at Konak.
Okay. All right. And then?
Okay, so I'm Irene Noy.
You look like a Belinda.
Really, I do.
Yeah.
I'm Irene.
Irene.
Unfortunately, I'm Irene.
Okay.
And I'm a Fia.
Friday.
Proudly proudly a Friday
Friday
boy.
4, you see. Friday 4. Okay, all right. All right, so what brings you to my studio? I'm hearing there's a business show happening on my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes.
22nd July.
Yes, just next week, Tuesday.
Wow.
At Marriott Hotel, Accra, Ghana. Okay, so anyone who's out there who is, thinking of being part of this, what exactly is this? Can anyone just share with us?
Okay, but before we jump into that, I would like to introduce Konak.
Okay, please go ahead.
Also Odoo as well.
Please go ahead.
So Konak Technology is an IT firm located in East Legon, Lagos Avenue.
Okay.
And we actually deal with IT infrastructure setup, or infrastructure setup and management.
Okay.
We also deal with enterprise resource softwares, as well as cyber security.
Okay.
So this roadshow is focusing on one aspect of what we deal in. That is Odoo Management Suite.
Okay.
So Odoo is an enterprise resource planning software that helps businesses streamline their operations and bring about effectivity or effectiveness. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, that's what it's about.
So it's for businesses.
Yes, so it's for businesses. So say from managing and streamline helps to streamline operations. So say from your HR to your CRM to your sales, all the way to construction, we cater for all.
Okay.
So Odoo is a solution that is in for all.
Okay.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Okay, and if I will also add something to what my colleagues are saying. So a small business owner in Kumasi, let's say handling her salon business, can use Odoo as well.
Okay.
As well as a CEO in Accra, handling maybe 5 warehouses, can also use Odoo. Because it's a one platform that contains all the models for all these businesses.
Help me understand, is it an app?
Yes.
Okay.
Odoo is an online-based and a cloud-based. So there's an app version on the Google Play Store or the Apple Store where you can install, but you have to have a license first before you can use it. So no matter where you are, where you find yourself, you can actually access Odoo. Yes.
Okay, great. I like that. I like that. I like that. So even for the SMEs and they are the ones who even need it the most.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you wake up and you're like, okay, I want to start a business, and you're excited about it. You get into it, you're like, okay, this person is stealing from me, and this is happening. This is what's going on. I cannot even track my pay records. I cannot do this. I mean, we're making it easier for you. Technology. What else do you want? Okay. So it's imperative for us to have this business show.
Right.
So, okay, so are we looking at just businesses coming through?
Yes, so our focus is not just on businesses, but SMEs, as we mentioned, the startups. If you are thinking about going into a business, also if you have a school and you want to go into technology, Odoo is the right software for you.
Okay.
Because we tackle schools, construction firms, manufacturing, what have you. Odoo can handle it.
Okay.
Yes.
What are we to expect come the 22nd of July? Because I do know that this has happened before. Is this the second one or third one? Which one?
So the road show, this is the second.
This is the second,
But we have a business show as well, which happened in March.
Okay.
So if that amounts to it, it makes it 3.
3.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. So for this third one, which is happening next week Tuesday at Marriott Hotel, Accra, Ghana, what should businesses expect? Maybe somebody who has even been for the very first one and the second one is like, you get me? That's what will be in their typical mind. So what should I expect?
Okay, so for the roadshow, upcoming roadshow, we should expect a live demo.
Okay.
And then to meet experts, Odoo experts, and interact with them.
Okay.
Have a one-on-one section, a conversation with them to get to know what you need and then how Odoo can help you. And aside this whole everything, we have some innovative packages we are bringing on board. It's a surprise though, so we'll have some surprises installed for our attendees. So if you really want to discover the surprise we have, would urge you to come for the business show, and then come and experience a transformative experience. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, and yes, please. I also wanted to add, there'll be live success stories from businesses who are already using the Odoo. So you come there, hear from them, not us, you know, it's not just us saying, but they have used it and they're seeing the results for it as well.
Yeah, it's very crucial because, I mean, I'll be like, these people, they have their own business. So I need to hear it from other people, you know, how successful their businesses have been as being part of Odoo. Okay, so how do we get to be a part of it? Do we need to register? How do we get to be part of the process?
Okay, so to be part of this, you have to visit www.konactechnology.odoo.
How's the Konak spelled?
CONAK. Then technology. .odoo. .com.
Okay.
So a pop-up screen.
And the Odoo is ODOO.
Yes.
All right.
ODOO. A pop-up screen will show, and then you click on register. It will just take you to the registration area. Okay. Also, you can also reach us if you want maybe inquiries on 059 692 1898.
Okay.
Yes, for more inquiries.
Okay. All right. Is there also maybe your social media pages that people could visit?
Yes. So for all socials, we are Konak Technology. Yes. So.
Okay.
For Instagram, for Twitter, TikTok, Konak Technology.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Visit
Okay, so there you have it. It's all about the roadshow, which is happening this coming Tuesday at Marriott Hotel. What time is it?
It starts at 6.
6?
Yes.
A.m. or p.m.?
6 p.m.
p.m.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So 6 p.m.
And I think I left something out on what to expect. There's going to be an networking section after the demo and then everything. So yeah.
All right.
You can meet leadership, key players, and then interact with them.
Yeah. All right. All right, ladies. You want to say something?
Yes, Kojo. I just wanted to add that it's so affordable.
Yeah.
It's one thing I really love about the software is the
so
cost about it. Well,
not for the event.
That's for the event.
Not for the event.
Not for the event. I'm just talking about software. Getting into it. It's so affordable. It's not very expensive. Yes, and then the implementation cost too. When you come, you know, you might be able to get a discount. You never know.
So
they should use my name here.
Exactly. So I want to tell them something to do. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend that Konak Technology is partnering with Odoo to come up with the Odoo Business Show. So we will be expecting you there.
Okay. How much are we paying for the event?
No, it's a free event.
It's free.
Yes, it's free.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So register early to get a seat.
I know my Ghanaian people, they love food. So yeah, and we happen to be a foreigner in the country too as well. This is for you. Don't feel left out like, oh, you know, this one, it looks like it's for the Ghana people. No. That's not what we're talking about. Everybody inclusive, all right? Well, ladies, thank you so much for gracing our set this morning. And we'll see you on Tuesday at Marriott Hotel at 6 p.m. exactly. So for more inquiries, you know what to do. Just go on their social media pages and you get some information right there. All right, so we're not yet done with the show. We're about to interview one of the finest media personalities in Ghana ever. I mean, I started listening to this man when I was a little kid. And I'm like, hey, today I'm interviewing this man. Wow. We'll be right back after this.
Hit pa. Yeah. Baby, they do say, do say, go ye Macauna. We just also drive in Nuzu, when young San Canon said the old drive your Maunia guess. Tonight, out there, the Achichugre. Yes, who come up in a question when she will out there to Pade, a Guasaman. Okay, go Mafe. Now we shall go you out there to Pade and Guasaman. We're so good. Okay, I need you, but wouldn't was one.
I question you for as well as that to pade.
Manu be bag, me bag, I'm Rahuba. Say, yes, Susana, your primary school. Who say, you want to teach any big boys over training? Na, and you know, come and open a meet is a war to, and I'm saying, you may not to bring a to training. Also, you know, say, you be a teacher or train, you know, more him. Why me got you? You know, what bad, you know, him. And the other, come you see, Simon to. The voice of Jesus calling, Rachel was he offered thee. Kwame, say what class do you teach every buyer? Jinamwa, and he found a woreko, Nakala boy, who fear
Let me try. What's it? And you like I said,
tell me, and you want to go no me, me friend, I'm a West, no, or see. The voice of Jesus calling, richly rewards he offered thee.
Richly rewards he offers thee.
And the teachers, Jinamwa, and he found a woreko, Nakala boy, who fear him. And you mention what you where would you grow? I was when you guys get your. Let me just watch them see. Yes, they did. That's a around Santa no much. Banchi Fufu, the any of them going go. Me. Obanzo also be amuring tables. I see you be on money tables in your fan supporting him. Banchi Fufu, the Banchi Fufu, the any of them going go. Me, Banchi Fufu.
Who goes out with Scooby?
For me, I told you people, please go and call my family members to come and watch this interview because this is a prominent one. I mean, I used to listen to this man when I was a very little boy. Me feels so cry like I'm a small boy, but I always knew I would definitely do radio or TV anyhow because I mean when I was learning cry, my neighbor would be as for my neighbor there, he made me fall in love with Peace FM. Because that Peace FM and you hear when you hear that song, that theme song, you know, hey, DKY is coming, you know, yeah. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got Dan Kwaku Yeboah. He happens to be a prominent Ghanaian sports journalist, broadcaster, media personality, and communication expert. And if we should run you through his career and achievements, we know we'll come up from here. We know we'll come up from here, but good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good to have you.
Pleasure is mine.
Hey, good to see you. Good to have you. It's a privilege to have you here. Obibeka say, Ebia, Sebe, Dan, your name say, what's a brother for how?
Oh, I'll make what I do.
Because I mean,
I'm a proud Saito product.
Because the very first time I heard, I was like, hey, wow, impeccable English, don't be small, you know. Wow. Did you ever foresee yourself doing sports? I mean, getting into, you know, the sporting area, the sporting activities?
As for journalism and sports, it was my dream from infancy.
Wow.
Yes, but for whatever reason, you know, back in the day, every parent wanted his or her ward to be a doctor,
lawyer.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the mindset of my old boy. So anytime I told him I wanted to be a journalist, he frowned his face. Hey, Masa, the people who are journalists are more than the vacancies.
Yeah.
So don't bother yourself thinking about becoming a journalist. You become a doctor. So whichever way, he managed to get me to do agric science at the secondary school level. And then at the university, first year, I did physics, chemistry, biology, admits. Unfortunately, he died before I got university admission. So I said, no, let me come back to pursue my passion. And God being so good, I started radio on campus, University of Cape Coast campus. And gradually, I grew into it. And by God's grace, this is how far Ebenezer has brought us. Yes.
Oh, same story. I mean, you're on campus and you don't do anything extra.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, in fact, the first day I got the opportunity to speak on radio, the host didn't allow me to speak.
Wow.
Yes, the reason was that there was a colleague of mine who was my next door neighbor. They used to have a discussion on ATL FM in Cape Coast on campus. Anytime he came back, I went to his room to tease him. That I listened to you, couldn't say anything that meaningful. All you were saying were trash. And the guy would laugh and say, you know what, one day I'll take you there to embarrass yourself. Because it is not easy talking on radio and TV. And myself. So out of that argument, he took me to the studio without informing the host. So I sat down, the host threw the questions to them and bypassed me. I was in the middle. But I didn't get offended because I knew that he wasn't at fault. So after the show, I went to him, apologized, I befriended him, tried to cozy up to him, and then eventually he gave me the opportunity, and then I started radio on campus.
Wow. The reason why I'm asking you this first question is because, I mean, as journalists, even when I even started, you know, the career is broad.
Yeah, it is.
So to be able to streamline it and know that, oh, I want to do entertainment, I want to do sports, I want to do fashion, I want to do culture, I want to do politics. It's quite confusing.
Well, my father was a football enthusiast. So that got me into sports journalism because right from infancy, I was a die-hard Kotoko supporter. And I remember very well, sometimes I was using my housekeeping money to organize quizzes, sports quizzes in our class. As young as 10, 11. Sometimes I'll go home hungry because somebody got my question right and took my money away. So I had that passion for sports. I started following the Black Stars players. Back in the day, we had Joe Debra, Shamokwe, Abubakar, Damba. I remember I used to go and watch them at the Swedru Stadium, Winneba. I was following Kora, the sports. So that passion really drove me into sports journalism. So right from day one, I knew what I was chasing. Yes.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Since you brought the Kotoko whole issue right now, my question to you right now is just in 1 minute, the team itself, as it states right now, what can you say about it?
That reminds me of a trip I undertook with Kotoko years back. Went to play Ali in Egypt.
Ali.
Yes. And within 20 minutes, they had scored Kotoko 4 goals. I remember very well. I was at the stadium. And you know these Arabs, whenever a goal is scored, they refer to it as halwa. And at the time, Abu Trika was their top marksman. So whenever you got Abu Trika, halwa, Abu Trika, halwa, before I realized they've scored Kotoko 4. A day after the game, the late coach Afrani was Kotoko's coach at the time. We went to do a shake-up after the game. And then a Zamalek supporter who came to support Kotoko against Ali got angry and came to the training ground and said, Ashanti Kutuku, 20 years ago, very good. No, not good. Not good. So you're going to take that is the exact picture. Wow. I want to paint. You know, as I sit here as a sports journalist, believe you me, I cannot mention 3 Kotoko players. I don't think I can even mention one. Because there is no interest in the local scene anymore. Back in the day, anytime the year started, I could count the number of trips I was making with Kotoko and Hearts for continental club competitions. You go to Egypt, you go to, because of continental club competitions, I am not boasting, but out of the 54 African countries, I've been to over 30 countries. Go to Egypt, you go to Algeria, you go to Swaziland, you go just following Kotoko and Hearts. But as we speak, honestly, we have to make a conscious effort to invest in our game. Either than that, we should forget it. Wow. Because back in the day, player exodus wasn't common. So the players were staying in the system for a long time. So if any player came up and the supporters started following him, you get the opportunity to watch the player year 1, year 2, year 3, until he matures so much so that you can use that brand to sell the league. If you remember, in the early 90s, whenever Kotoko were to face Hearts of Oak, it was no more Kotoko versus Hearts. It was Joe Debra versus Shamokwe. Because these were two big icons. That they had played both teams for a long time, and the supporters were used to them. Now we don't have it. Now everybody goes into football administration with the mindset of, oh, I'm going to raise players and sell. And with this mindset, there is no way our local game is going to develop. We need to make a conscious effort and invest in the game. Unfortunately, administrators of sports in this country are only interested in raising and selling.
It's a business for them.
Yes, you don't pay a Premier League player 500 Ghana cedis and expect him to stay here when he gets $100 a month in Togo. He will go. It is very unfortunate, but our politicians don't care. The administrators don't care. All what MPP and NDC seek to do is to make sure the Black Stars qualify for the World Cup. They will carry their full soldiers to the World Cup to please them. That's all they've been doing since 2006 that Kosinyan Techi qualified us to Germany. That has been the agenda of both NDC and MPP. I was in Qatar. Out of the, let me use percentages. The supporters we took to Qatar, about 80% were MPP full soldiers. As President Mahama has assumed the throne now, the objective is, as for the World Cup, we must be there at all costs. The whole idea, you let qualify. You see NDC, constituency executives, bring your guy. That's all both parties are doing. They don't care about our sports. That's all they are doing. That's all they are doing. So we have a long way to go because as for the talent, Ghana is a football talent manufacturing hub. But unfortunately, we are not planning. All we are doing is raising, selling. So it's difficult, honestly.
Wow. What would you say has been your most memorable interview as far as sports is concerned? Maybe a player that you got to interview or...
Yes, the most exciting interview for me was the day I got the opportunity to interview Samuel Eto'o.
Okay.
In Turkey. Okay. He was playing for Antalyaspor.
You spoke English or French? Because
he had an interpreter. So whenever I threw the
next time you are going there, please take me. I speak impeccable French.
Really?
So yeah. So the next time I go, just take me.
No. I was for Saito and French. No, not at all.
Je n'ai pas parlé.
You know, recently I traveled to France and I needed to use a washroom. No, for fun. I approach anybody, Charlie. Washroom? No. At some point, I realized that I was in trouble. So I had to use sign language. I went to him. I said, washroom. So he had an interpreter.
Okay.
Whenever I threw the question, the guy interprets in French. He responds in French, and then the guy tells me what he said. He was playing for Antalyaspor. It was actually Samuel Inkum who did the arrangement for me because he was his playmate at the time in Turkey, yes. That for me was the most exciting interview I've had. I've also had the opportunity to do a documentary on Abedi Ayew Pele, a few of the big guys. Yeah.
Wow, that's good. And very refreshing to know. And so, with all this being said, how did you now...
And of course, Kalusha Buaria
from
Zambia. Yes. He also came down and had the opportunity to speak to him.
And with all this being said, so how did you now get into comedy?
I never thought that one day I'll go around telling people they should come and watch me do stand-up comedy. Not at all. It wasn't part of my plans.
I'm like,
Not at all.
How?
Not at all. It wasn't part of my plans. But God has his own way of, I don't know how I should put it, of blessing us.
Yes.
for me, it's been a blessing.
Yeah.
Because now I've been able to drive people who otherwise wouldn't have listened to sports to listen to my show.
Through comedy?
Yes, through comedy. Especially the aged. Because ideally, sports is for the youth.
Yeah.
Ideally, majority of the youth are interested in sports. But you'll be walking through the streets of Accra, anywhere, even in Europe and America. I was shocked. The last time I visited America, every shop I visited, a black person passes by me. The next moment he comes back. Is that Dan Kwaku Yeboah? And he doesn't identify with sports. That has been the issue. UK, the same thing. So for me, I think it's a blessing. Honestly, the idea was just to create a good atmosphere ahead of my sports presentation on Sefa Kain's show. So we have a few minutes of exchanging pleasantries, have fun, and then we start. But then the public responses started coming. Oh, Charlie, we enjoyed that bit even more than the sports. We enjoyed that bit. So 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, and we're marching on. I was telling somebody that I never sat down and thought about how many years I've done this. Until one day, somebody reminded me of a joke I said on radio 16 years ago.
Wow.
So I realized that, oh, okay, so I've done this for 16 years plus.
Wow.
But it is just grace. I was telling somebody that there are a lot of big comedians in the world, across the globe, Nigeria, even in Ghana, there are bigger comedians. But I've never seen any comedian who is able to produce a joke a day for 16 years. I'm yet to see one. And it is just grace. It is God who gives creativity. People meet you and they're like, hey, so where do you get all this stuff? And I tell them that, you know what, it is just God's grace, because sometimes I might have a conversation with you, you pass a comment, I'll create a joke out of your comment. The next time I say the joke, you will laugh. You wouldn't realize that I picked it from you.
Wow.
So that's how it works. Yeah.
Would you say it's just God-given talent?
Yes. And I'm saying so because from the family I am coming from, there are people with such gifts.
Okay.
Yes.
Spontaneously?
Yes. One of my late brothers, he's an instrumentalist. Okay. And then he's a comedian as well. Okay. He was with A.B. Krentel. He also had a stint with Alex Kwabena Kunedu, Supaya Ofori, and a host of other bands. My elder brother, I was with him on stage last year at the conference center, and people were confused because we look alike. In the year 2000, he was adjudged the best actor at the National Theatre during the days of Kisop Concert Party.
Wow.
He was the leader of the Oguaman Concert Party.
Okay.
I have an uncle who is late. He used to live at Insawum. There was this group in the 60s who were very popular comedians. We used to call them Jaguar Jokers. He was part of the group.
Okay.
So
it runs through the family.
It is something that, yes.
Okay, so that's how come we got inspired and we saw DKY Night of Comedy and Music, and that was...
In fact, even commercializing it, people had to put pressure on me, honestly. A lot of people met me and they were like, Charlie, you are good, you can make money out of this. I said, Masa, I'm a sports journalist. Let me be on my lane.
Yeah.
Then I have a friend in Takwa by name Razak. He works with Goldfields. And then Nana Jomos Sapon, Friends of Rivers and Water Bodies, CEO. He actually walked to me and said, you know, take 10,000 cedis, look for sponsorship, go book for a venue, and do stand-up comedy. It will fly.
Wow.
I took the money and I was like, what if I chop this money? This man, anytime I meet him, I'll feel shy. Okay, let me put in the effort. A very good show last year. In fact, I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed last year because I was at the backstage with Obi and Ponsa. And when we looked at the crowd, he was like, hey, Masa, our first show there, so I said, oh, Charlie, it is just by God's grace. So it went very well last year. In fact, the auditorium was so full, people with tickets were struggling to get seats.
Wow.
I'm sure there were some racketeering here and there, but this time around we'll check it.
When you say this time around, are we having another one?
Yes, we're having another one on the 1st of August.
Wow.
Just about 2 weeks away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same venue?
Same venue. Same venue at the conference center.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this time around, what are we looking forward to?
What I thought about was that comedy in Ghana is not as developed as Nigeria or elsewhere. And most of my colleagues struggle to raise sponsorship to do comedy shows. And because of that, most of the comedy shows, you get like 5, 6 comedians and maybe 1 musician. Comedy is about entertainment. So I thought it wise to improve it by doing music and comedy with equal number of musicians and comedians. So last year we did 4 comedians, 4 musicians. This year we are doing 5 comedians, 5 musicians. The musicians are Kofi Kinata, Samini, Amrado, Empress Gifty, and Brother Sammy.
You've taken all the comedians in different fields. Because look at the squad.
Yes.
Hey.
And the comedians are Jacinta, Foster Romanos, Lexi the comic, DKB, and my good self.
Clemento Suarez.
Clemento and Acrobat will be the MCs. So before we come on stage, no Syria theater. I'm advising everybody to come with an oxygen mask.
Oh yes, we do.
Acrobat will take out. We suck all the oxygen at the venue. Kwame Sefakan is my special guest.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
he's somebody I so admire, and he's been part of this journey.
Yes.
Yes, so he's my special guest. When I'm coming on stage, he will do the introduction.
I think he's the best person to do so because he knows you in and out.
Exactly.
So he's the very best person to do so. Wow. So where can we get tickets?
You can buy online.
Okay.
By using the short code *844*. 31 hash.
Okay.
*844*31 hash. Or you come to Peace FM, you get the hard copy. Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
In fact,
so the hard copy is only at Peace FM.
Yes, Peace FM, and then there's one restaurant at Texano by name Santana Lizori Restaurant.
Okay.
There's some tickets there. Okay. Yes. And what I'll urge the public is that last year, some people planned of coming to buy at the gate 3 days to the time the tickets were gone. So this year, if you want to avoid that, you better buy your ticket today. Yeah. Because as I was driving to your place, those in charge of the online ticketing, they sent me a message that the 200 cedi ticket, it's left with only 6 on the digital platform. Yes. So you better get your ticket. Let's go have fun. Because a lot of big men are interested. You know, last year President Kufuor was there. Samira Baumia was there. This year President Kufuor, we've invited him. We've invited the IGP, Tete Yohonu, COP, Katia Frimpong, a lot of big guys, General Sedun Katia, a lot of them, both the politicians and the ordinary Ghanaians. So it's really Akumpre Kukane, Japan, Dr. Baumia, they are all expected, the General Mosquito, they are all expected there. So we'll be lively.
Wow. It's going to be
Julius Debra has had this invitation. So it's going to be interesting.
Wow, that's going to be very interesting. Yeah. So it's on the 1st of August at the conference center. Is DKY back in action with the whole squad. If you see the squad, you understand that, Charlie. In fact, somebody can be singing in the post. Crack a joke, continue singing. It's possible. Very possible.
You know, last year, Clemento was emceeing with Acrobat End. And when President Kufuor came, and he had started already. You know, he had to go back, wear another suit, and tell the public that, hey, I'm President Kufuor's son. So once I've seen my father out to it was fun.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, DKY, thank you so much for coming. It's been a blessing having you. And I mean, as for this interview, I'm going to cut it myself. And make sure I frame it myself that I've been able to interview DKY right here on the show. Thank you so much. God richly bless you. And we cannot wait for the 1st of August.
God willing. I know it's going to be massive.
It's going to be massive.
I don't know whether you permit me to just run through my sponsors.
Oh, yeah, please. Just go ahead.
Glyco is on board. RB Homes is on board. Global Poly Ghana, The Luckiest, MTN, Stanbic Bank, Nado's Bread, Tontina 74. First Bank Ghana, Semis Engineering and Consultancy, Simap Cement, Speed Dot Spray from Ozone's Chemist, Goodness Energy, MJ Grand Hotel, Bone Row and Art Passion Chocolate, Abdaco Ghana Limited, and GH Media School.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. All right. Well, that's how we wrap it up right here on the show. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Yes, most definitely. You know what to do. Give us a follow. It's MX24GH on every single platform. All right. Today's the Thursday. Grab a cool drink. Feel free, and then feel free. We'll see you same time tomorrow. All right. Bye bye for now.